thought you meant like, haha, DLCs.
No, like I'm not. I'm for real. Like Capcom has charged for cheat codes before.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh.
I usually wait till we gather a fair few amount. Like a bug under the heel of my boot. Like an ant under my heel. Like an ant under my boot. Like an ant under my boot. What a silly little guy. Come here, bitch. Ah.
I'm just a silly little guy.
Ah.
Someone help me, please. I'm begging you. Oh my god.
I'll get you.
Suppose we wait for some more people to show up. Like 10, 20 minutes, give or take. Anyone want to say anything funny? Anyone got a good knock-knock joke?
The stream for 15 minutes over.
I did a quick test before I came in here, and it does, the toggles and stuff do work. It's just the spring joint isn't as springy. It's weird.
Oh, damn it. That sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Backwards.
Finally loaded in.
I think it's probably the scale
The
thing.
is,
It's
that
it got
camera view up there is
weird.
gonna be visible on stream.
Maybe. Hey. I mean, I could probably take a look at it.
Oh. Oh, hello.
At some point.
I think I just have to turn down the pool.
Bento, how you doing?
Yeah, I think it'd
But I mean,
probably like that.
because
Definitely not just staring at the mirror in front of me. Ooh.
You may talk to me.
Ooh.
No. No.
Wait,
Ah.
other way.
No.
Oh, I have a camera in my face now.
No.
I have two cameras in my face. Oh yeah, picture me like one of your French girls.
But I did employ.
I think
Get
I'm
some
using like a
stretches in.
slightly older version of the package though.
Is it related or
You're using
unrelated?
The version that was in the beta channel.
If it's related, screw you,
Fine
dude.
enough.
It's unrelated.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just
go.
there's gonna be small changes, hopefully.
Oh, that's good, man.
Mr. Grintox is a problem.
I think you should do the waving one.
My friends
Steve.
use it with me over there. None of them are here today.
I think you should do the
I'm
play
just
dead.
doing it, like, I try to get the thing done.
That's
No,
why you
seeing,
use
Just by myself now.
I'm seeing a decent number of
pinging me.
people.
No,
that
it's
I
are
need to
normally here,
play with
but
the
not
fizz bones
me.
to help my ears too so that they disconnect. I didn't have the time.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Ow.
It's fine. I gave myself 3 hours, still not enough.
Hit the corner of my head on that, so it actually hurt.
It's fine,
It's
that's
a
fine.
full of 30 people usually.
Bitch.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Oh,
I
It's
know.
not the first time and not the last time you're gonna hurt yourself
You
in
know?
VR.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I don't think I've actually
Yes, please.
been in this avatar in VR. I don't think so. Messed up some weight painting. Not weight painting.
Like, if I took a
Some of the
like
textures.
shot of something
That's fine.
every time you
Okay.
responded to anything minorly violent with
I don't know.
sex funny, I would have. The liver would be
Like,
gone.
have you ever seen my avatar? Like,
in-
creepy avatar?
I think it was sometime in August. I'm gonna be in Manchester if you wanna meet.
Curvy avatar.
I'll kill you.
I think so.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Come down my end,
I
Jack!
don't know.
Come
It's
down
always
my
on
end,
there.
Jack!
I'm lazy.
I don't have fingers, I can't do that.
Scared of showing it here.
Oh, Christ. Did I make it?
Camera.
Just the men. The
No,
menus.
you didn't.
I mean,
Made it more
Actually,
than
no,
some
you missed
people.
the whole
yeah,
event.
'cause they now they have the.
You
Oh, yeah,
missed
this is
whole
the
event.
after
Everything
party.
that happened.
Oh yeah, we
The
already
pin-up
did the
that said
event.
we start at 8. It actually
The
meant
green
we
menu.
end at 8. There's plenty of people that confuse it. I
Yeah,
only
like-
ping once we've finished.
You're too late, sorry.
You just had to be there, man. You just had to be there.
Man. Yeah.
I know, it's
Yeah.
like one of the... I could explain what happened.
We
during the
actually
event, but
started
it's
as
really
soon as the
difficult.
early
You had
instance
to
was
be here.
posted.
Ow. Well.
Yes.
Are you showing this avatar off?
Yep.
Well, are you interested at all at going to the Unity meetup?
So I do think we might be nearing the start time because I think for once everyone's actually the mass crowd is gathered in the early instance. Not sure. I might wait.
Hey,
on
does
like
that
one or
mean
two
I can
more
just
people.
go AFK?
Oh.
Yeah. If you go AFK, I will immediately start the event. By the way.
Yay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, but I'm still gonna
Okay,
be here. I'm
going
just lying
AFK
about being
currently.
AFK.
No screen.
Nom, 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 nom. The best part is I can actually see my own face up on the top monitor in front of me, so
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
all you're
top
gonna
half
see.
of my screen.
What if I just
Live no stress reaction.
And now I can't see myself. Screw you.
Wait, now I'm curious. I wonder if.
Oh,
Hold
you know
on.
what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just. turn this on
Okay.
because you kill me.
We both
Okay,
can't.
right?
Wait, no, there we
shove
go.
Chrome up?
I put my shield
Ah,
back and then I just
seriously?
turned
We
off the
can't do
whole-
both at the same time.
I have no
I was
shield.
talking about
No, you can only do one of those.
Hey, can I
You
get
have
faster
shield right now?
internet? It's not fast
No,
enough.
I live on the edge.
I'm just now finding out about
I
this.
wish.
Hold on, I'm turning mine off.
No.
Yeah, Peep, that's one thing I feel
That's
really
not
sad
advisable.
with you. UK
No,
internet.
it's fine. Actually,
Okey-doke.
it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
It fucking sucks.
God, I'm never on
I
VR
gotta
chat
adjust
this
the
early.
hair settings. That's gross.
And here I am, smart with Finnish internet, 200 megs.
I don't really get onto VR
But
chat
one of
until
the
like 4
weirdest
or
things
5 in the
is-
morning.
It's
Or 4 or 5 in the
Like,
afternoon.
one of the
It's
weirdest
like,
things about
plenty of
UK
coming to this for a
internet
while.
is that
not in the morning.
Oh, I
even
believe
with
that.
the friends
Like,
I have
my
over
brain
there,
flubbed it, and I was like, I don't
sometimes
get on
there's
in the
routing
morning, like,
issues to servers
12
in
o'clock
Germany
is still
for some
morning to me
fucking
on the
reason.
weekends.
Ah.
But yeah, oh god, this hair setting's awful. Okay, goodbye, customer.
I don't get on until like
think-
11 o'clock at night.
I think we have a
Yeah,
stable
10.
I usually got on
amount
at like
of people to start
8
with.
or 9 usually at night.
Yeah.
You're
Fucking
telling
it's
me
always
something
a-
so
about
variable.
Depending on
Sometimes I
who
get on at
I'm
8 a.m.
I'm thinking, like, fuck it,
Yeah.
because there's always around
It also doesn't
two,
help
you
that I'm
know?
usually I'm PST,
Yeah.
so like by the time I get on,
send
like, most of the
nudes.
East Coast people are already going to bed.
It's been a while.
The
I
reason I
think
get
you're
on
gonna show
so late
anything.
is because of the.
There we
the
go.
West Coast
That's a
people.
nice
There's nothing to show. I don't think I really have anything aside
Yeah.
from
I was like instinctively
I mean,
saying
like, oh
over
boy,
here,
8
but then you
p.m.
said
That
it
means
was-
we're getting on because they're just getting on.
Hey guys,
One time I got a message from someone.
Hi.
that's me.
Chat,
That's me.
no.
Like, I was trying to mess with the slug cat.
Farewell.
Ah. Hello. Can we get a bit of silence at the ground, please? Can we get a little bit of quietness? Thank you very much. Oh damn, you got me covered. Thank you, soldier. Hi, hey, welcome to the Avatar Roundup. This is the roundup of May. Forgot what month it was. It's an event that evidently happens on the first Saturday of every month, where it's an event we are allowed to showcase avatars and models. Did you make a cool avatar or a funny little guy that you want to show to the world? Come on, stand up on the stage. Did you make a prefab that's cool and you want to show the world that can be applied to other avatars? Like the Merino's fight? Come on up. Come on the stage. You find a cool and or useful model just out in public and you want to show it off because it's useful? So long as you credit the person behind it, come on up. Come onto the stage. If you want to see more of this silly little gathering of silly little fellows, communitymeetup.net. There you can also find out about our sister event, the Community Meetup, which is every Sunday, where it's basically this, but for maps. Minus the showing off cool maps you found. You don't really do that. You only show off maps you made. I have a couple toggles here at my disposal to turn on certain things, like if you need a dark environment or audio link, I can do that. I'm a wizard. I can manipulate reality to whatever I please. Make sure avatars are in TOS, so if it's not in TOS, I'm gonna have to expel you from the instance with my mind powers. So that is an unfortunate fate. I don't want anyone here suffering. Also, 15-ish, roughly, minutes per presentation. I think I'll actually keep track of time now. To scare people. Aside from that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have people who want to show off their cool stuff line up behind me to where if you want to show off earlier, you go there. And if you're not too fussed about showing earlier, you go there, I'll take a screenshot, and we'll just have a row of you know, count heads, count people.
Yeah.
With that, if you wish to show anything, I summon you to the stage. God damn! Remember, evenly, make sure no one's clipping in, make sure everyone's, there we go. Screenshotable. Now, give us your nicest smile, because I'm gonna take a screenshot. Good faces, everyone. Apps, fucking stunning. Slay. Oh, okay, I'm pressing all
Stop
the wrong buttons here.
blinking!
Slay, goddamn. Right, got it. So, if everyone, apart from Nerd Cooper, could return to their rightful spots in the audience, for this is the silly little lad showing off, and I'll probably, because I got stuff to show, I'll insert myself in the middle, roughly. Go on, son.
Good evening. I've met yet another robot last month.
No biases at all, but that's cool.
This little bird right here. My clothing is on if you want to try it. And here are the features. First of all, of course, it can fly, because if a bird robot can't fly, then it's a complete waste. And then there's hue shifting. Whoops, hold on. There's saturation shifting. There's hue on the glowing parts. And you can also toggle the accessories on and off. There's 3 accessories on this. The head camera, I can turn it on and off. The backpack and the antenna. So if you want a cleaner look, you can just turn them all off. But personally, I like to have them all on at the same time. And of course, 8 facial expressions. Positive faces are on your right hand, and negative faces are on your left hand. You'll figure it out. There's 3 positives here and 5 negatives here. And that's it. Enjoy.
Nice.
Straight to the point, stylized as shit. I love it. That would be no Cooper. Next up to present what they have to present would be our dearest friend Ghost. Ghost, if you can turn to the throne here whilst I go in MS Paint and scribble off Nerd Cooper from the screenshot, because that's how I'm keeping track of everything. Works every time.
Hello gamers, yet new avatar I will show. Been working on this one for a bit. If you joined the community meetup, you might have seen it already. Yeah. So, like Nerd Koopa's avatar, you can you have a bunch of color options on both the body and the legs separately. We turn off the mask. It has a face with face tracking, and also the mask supports face tracking. The face tracking for this system was a pain to implement. Yeah. Because it's like my previous avatar, like a while ago, it's not using shader tricks, it's all geometry. It's just a polygon shrinking up and down. Let's see, what else? Oh, recently added a bunch of body modifications. So let me just put this here. Let's see. Start with the first one, breast size. It's the default one. Body fat. So it can go thinner and thicker. Top and bottom thickness, like just in case you want to customize the avatar. and face shape. Let me turn off the mask first. Boop. There you go. Face 1. Yep. Face 2.
I want to back up a little bit. Override thingy.
Mm-hmm.
There we are.
Phase 3. Is it working? It is working. Okay. And yeah, the emissions are done using Blender's light baking. Can you turn off the lights so it's a darker environment?
Sending everyone to the abyss.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can get a direct contrast.
Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Very nice.
Also, squish bones, normal fizz bones. I think the right, the best part. So I have a heart here.
What?
Oh.
Oh my god, that's freaky. Oh my god.
And Peep, I ask you to come over to the stage.
Oh, come over here.
Peep, I give you my heart.
Oh, how romantical. And also disgusting.
Kind of morbid,
take
yeah.
it back.
So, this is pretty much like super close to completion. I just need to finish some icons, and I want to make it so that when I do this, for like a few seconds, my body starts to spray, kind of like in cartoons where, I don't know, I thought it'd be funny. But yeah, that's it. That's all the avatar is. Oh, and Gumroad. Gonna be releasing it on Gumroad soon, and it's gonna be free for everyone, with an optional donation if you want to donate. But yeah, it's gonna be free. Yeah.
Nice. Totally was good. And promote. See?
That's my presentation.
Anyway, sending everyone back to the world above.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm on the stage. Ooh. Oh, that ain't a good camera angle.
Hello.
No. All right, yeah, we're gonna announce. Never mind. Wait. Yeah, you are up next. God, you've got memory. Go on, take the stage.
Nice, thank you. Yes, actually, first thing, can we go back to the world of darkness, because my thing is very nice in darkness.
Once again,
Okay.
all ears to the abyss.
Hello, Zeke.
Hi. So also, I'm gonna be showing today a prefab, and I need an assistant in VR because I forgot this event was happening, so I joined last minute and on desktop. Can somebody come here, please, and grab this? This is grabbable in the center.
Got ya.
Anybody in VR? And position it, please, so the camera sees it. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Ah, that's about right.
Okay. I'm going.
Having fun with angles.
Oh, wow.
There's the N, so we can turn it like so the N goes upwards, maybe? Because the north. Oh, no, okay. So the last update broke it, so it slides towards me all the time, which is not intended. I'm gonna fix that when maybe VR chat fixes it, I don't know. This is a prefab that shows the accurate positions of the night sky above me at the current time. I'm gonna activate my OSC, it's gonna blink. And these are the stars currently visible above me. I made a bunch of textures for it. You can also see like the zodiacs. You can also change it so you see the names, but also hold on. I'm just getting frustrated with the new update a little bit. But yes, also just without the names, I put in a hue shift as well. And this is a simulation of what the sky goes through like every day, all the time. It's just like a simulation of it. It's a prefab that you can buy on my Gumroad, either for personal use or commercial. And you can put it like this with the prop system, so anybody can put it anywhere, or you can put it anywhere on your avatar as well. It doesn't really matter. Depends how you like to use it. And this, for example, is only Milky Way. So yeah, that's all.
Sick as fuck.
You can go back to the world of light.
State of the dark. Okay, we're back up. Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. Still beyond me how OSC stuff like that works, but cool as shit. Anyway, next up would be Easy Mochi. If you could, take the stage.
Hello. Yes. I make assets. I don't make avatars. And well, I make instruments mainly, but I also make other things. Let me show you. Give me a second. I'm not sure that it will work with this amount of people because it uses sounds, and sometimes when there's a lot of sounds, Unity tends to break. But so the latest one I've made is this one here. So I don't know if you can see it, if it's synced properly, but it's lute. Nice. Okay, good. And essentially you can literally play any note. It has 3 octaves and a few chords as well, so it plays with gestures. And oh yeah, maybe you cannot hear it because you too full, but I'm sorry. But essentially, yeah, it can play.
Oh, there we go.
And you can literally play anything. So I don't know if I should play something, but oh. Well, I mean, I panic a little bit when there's a lot of people, so my legs are actually shaking right now, but anyways, and you can also, what is it called? Oh yeah, drop it in the world as well, and then, I don't know, grab it back, put it in your bag, a lot of things. I made a lute, I also made a bass guitar, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it has a lot of effects and stuff. You can spin it, you can, well, if my tracking of the fingers work, you can, do some crazy stuff like this, and you can also play music, obviously. There is also a trombone and a small harp, which is also cool. And all of them work in the same way, so if you learn one, you can play all of them. But I also make weapons, as I said. Like this one, that I really like.
Ooh.
So, yeah, you can also drop it in the world. But let's disable it. And I also made, give me a second, if I don't have a cardiac arrest soon, because that's also a possibility. So those. So, same thing, like,
hey,
you can shoot.
Ooh.
And
I need.
that's, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to show you that they actually have
Gosh.
elements, so you can
Invisible.
do that.
Nothing.
Oh. Okay. So you have electricity over there. You have flames. And you have ice. So yeah, and I think that's spring. Oh no, I actually also released a camping set that you can drop in the world and sleep in if you like to camp. and stuff like that. I also made this stupid pen. You can type with it or just play. And, well, eventually you can do both, I guess. And, oh yeah, one last thing I released, if I can find it in my menu, because this is a mess. I have so many things. I have a flashlight, so you can turn it on and it lights up the environment. You can flip it like this and put it on your head. And that way you can move around and see where you're going. And have your hands free. So I guess that's pretty much it.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, if you want, I can show the camping set as well. Give me 1 second. Camping. Oh yeah. So I can place, for example, a tent over here. Oh, well, it's a little bit big, but you know. And then I don't know, over here, crazy stuff like here maybe. Over here I can place the chair. Oh, no. And I have a little thingy. It's interactable as well. Well, just for the owner. And, well, that's it. And everything is available in my booth or my Gumroad over there. If you want to have a look, I also have an official website. Alright, let me disable that one moment. But yeah, it's in this thing. And that's it. For now. I try to release one asset a week. But this might change because it's very difficult to keep the rhythm. But yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Asset created.
Thank you.
Some of the communities I'm in, they are the backbone.
You're contributing, don't worry. Good stuff. Anyway, it's the midway point, or what roughly is there. I've got a very awkward presentation because there's someone who can't show up today, ladies, gentlemen, and friends beyond. So I'm having to show off for them, air quotes. But first I'm gonna do my stuff real quick, which I don't do tech stuff. So it's literally, hey, silly guy, look at that. Semi-cursed, actually, what do I, Oh, well, they really got one thing to show off now that I think of it. I made a funny robot, because I was bored and wanted to test something. That's the brunt of all I've done, really. Once again, I gotta work on toggles, but what you see is mostly what you get. The one time...
A tiny robot!
Thank you! This is the one time I'll do, normal-ish hands that feel proportional. Which, this is very lovely, I've never done it, and aside from not parenting the ball joint correctly, I got the bone positioning perfect on this, which pleases me greatly. I gotta do the same for the head, and I also got ball joints on the shoulders that move correctly. And then on the elbow. I think I gotta also parent to this to make it better. But aside from that, this is it. Now, for the second half of this dual presentation... Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna need the camera up for this, if you may. First, let me get into something comfortable. There we go. And god damn it. Let us be on with the presentation.
Hello there, Pete. How's it going?
Fuck off.
I'm doing fine myself. Thank you so much. I'm Speed. I'm totally here in the flesh. I'm not in any way some kind of... I'm here in the Avatar Roundup, right?
No.
Right? Anyway, I'm here to show off and retcon something that I showed last time that I felt like I was abysmal about, and that was this thing. So it's a hologram and a real person holding a hologram. Sorry, not a hologram, and a hologram. Clearly I'm holding a hologram, and I want to say I'm sorry for showing this off, because this was 36 hours past this model right now. I somehow pulled an all-nighter and got this all working. This is what I call experiment. I'm gonna get into some nitty-gritty. If you want to see this avatar, do not try to clone Peep, because obviously Peep is in Peep's avatar. I'm Mr. Real worldwide right now. I'm clearly real in here. So just, I will say, you probably can't hover a cursor over me and target this model right now, because I swear there's something very abnormal in the room that is not allowing my cloning to work. Oh no. So just clone it off of the public row. Anyway, with that being said, you might have seen it on the public row. You might have said, this thing is cool. What does it do? And then loaded this up and you got this funky cat and you're like, oh, that's neat. If you check out the 3.0 menu, it has a ton of features. This model is kind of a shapeshifter. I thought of doing this kind of science punk style character where it is basically a lab test. And if you want to be a cat, you can be a cat. If you want to be like a dragon, you can be a dragon. You can put on some wings, you can put on some fluff on your face, some different types of ears, some horns, change up the way your eyes look, and do all these expressions and all this crazy stuff. There's so many sliders in this model to play around with. You really just have to test it out in the public row if you really want to know. This model has something that I like to call the science. If you pull out the beaker and the vial, right here we got the beaker, and right here we got the vial. If you were to do the science, you become this random preset between one of 8 different characters. And I could add more presets. It's not exactly random, but the reason why it's presets is because if you were to do random, if you ever play around with parameters and VR chat and syncing and animator things, you realize that, oh yeah, if you have a randomize, then you can't exactly have a real randomize that's going to sync across players, because you have to make an option for everything. And when you have about maybe, I don't know, 3,000 different possibilities, you don't want to make 3,000 different states that all say, hey, set this to this, because then you have to check all of them, and I just went with presets. So presets it is. So you get 8 presets, and if I'm really crazy and maybe drunk out of my mind one night, I'll probably add that randomize feature to be a real randomizer. Best thing about this model though is, despite all these features, everything you can do, there is one thing that I wanted to add in post that the devs seem to really like. I've heard really good talk about this, and they had said before that it was the best demonstration, the most impressive technical demonstration of the Avatar's SDK. I'm guessing I'll put that above my head, and you'll see exactly what I saw in my email. But after that, I'm like, I want to add a slot too, because I hate how all these customized avatars have only one slot, and then you're just like, I don't want to break my little preset to play around with what else I can make. You basically stick with one character that you like, and you're like, alright, I don't want to waste it. I added that slot too to amend this reason, and that seems to be a good fix. A lot of people like it. And randomize, by the way, only affects the current slot that you have equipped. Once you back out of the slot menu, after selecting a slot, you're not going to get, like, thrown back into slot 1 if you, like, deselected slot 2 and you back out. It saves that slot that you were just in, and then you randomize and do whatever you want. Expressions, mood, everything. Expressions transfer, whatever, you'll figure it out. But this model's got a lot, and in the future, if I can, if I can find the memory for it, I might want to add little Easter eggs that resemble some of my friends that helped me along the way, of just how to do a certain animal and being like, you have a character that is this animal, how do I do that? Or what do you suggest I do here? Just little bits, like if I have extra room for like logic somewhere, I will try to find a way to add an Easter egg integer so that when you activate a certain amount of things in the avatar, you get a little bonus above your head. If you were to randomize and land on my dragon, it would probably have a crown above its head, because that is literally just the dragon that I've made in maybe like a bonus shirt, bonus other things. Just that might be a thing in the future, so look out for Easter eggs if that becomes a thing. Oh, and a bonus meme! If any of you guys want to see the logic that I had to do, here is the largest blend tree that I have. This is just for the Vizimes. This is just to make it talk. So if you thought the talking looked a little weird, you suck and I hate you. I've been also told that I can turn this entire blend tree into a weapon and start smacking people with it. I might do that eventually. You can hurt people with the power of logic and therefore make them smarter or something like that. Either way, I've crafted a weapon, and no one can touch me. Try getting this many blends together. I dare you. This took me probably just 4 hours of that night. Anyway, that's been me. Check out Experiment. I am sorry for this abysmal thing that you saw last session. You saw this tragedy. I am sorry. Alright, that's enough. Gabagool.
No! No! Put this on the floor! Oh! Oh! That was traumatizing. Anyway, that was cool, Speed. Oh, I'm saying this to Speed right now because his presentation was cool. Speed.
Definitely here, yeah.
Anyway, next up would be Oremu. Timer going on. 15 minutes. Start.
I got work to do, so I gotta head off. Yep.
Yeah, they're tapping a physical, not physical, they're tapping a keyboard. Yes.
Orb.
Our camera person is dead. Take that.
Wakamu is a wizard with shaders. Oh, I see. I'll explain later. Oh.
Whoa. Is that a fractal? That's a fractal, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man.
Nice.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Nice.
Ooh. My house.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
That's cool.
We're in the future now.
We're in the metaverse.
Holy st- oh.
Oh god.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
That's trippy.
that's trippy.
Oh.
A person streaming on the camera, you might want to look up.
What
Not
is
sure if the
distance?
shader's doing
Oh.
The shaders, man, how do they work?
It's like right in
It's like
front
in
of
my
me.
face.
Oh, the camera thought you.
Get out of here.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, whoa.
What?
What the fuck?
In the shape.
Mo.
Let's go.
I love you too, Peeb.
Jellyfish.
Louis.
Oh shit.
Something like this, Mr. Streamer. Might want to look around to appropriately
Wake up.
archive it.
Wake up. Wake up.
That's crazy, actually.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh. I'm in a cave. Something.
Oh, your shit's fucking really early. See that? They're like on a different layer and then it like cuts off.
These look like passive in that corner.
Cheese.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
Oh jeez.
I guess it is cheese.
Oh,
Cheese.
Makes me think
no,
of
the
bacteria.
cheese.
I love the moon.
SpongeBob.
Oh.
Oh, right, there we are. Seven minutes remain.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
Ooh, neat. That's
Oh, my wireframe, I'll definitely
That's
be
pretty
fine.
normal.
Your mom asked you to be normal for a second.
grayscale, nice.
Oh, I love dithering.
It's hard to see the dithering, but it's there. Oh, I'm being dithered.
Punch mode.
If the dithering effects really aren't visible on this screen, you have to get up to it.
Oh, yeah. Better up close.
Bring it to the cameraman, because the cameraman doesn't want to move.
time, that the effect is really lost on the screen.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
My rear projection doesn't like the dithering though.
Oh, right. Three minutes left. 3.5 minutes.
Thank you, thank you.
There we are. Had to stop the timer. Reset, repair, ready? That would be it. That was very nice. I love shader effects. I love dithering. Fortunately, our camera person didn't want to move for half of them.
Wake up.
Why do I even pay you? I don't. Next up would be Frothido. If you could take the stage, please, and show off your wonderful creation, Nick.
Thank you. Hello. Okay. So this week I wanted to show off a commission I had recently been asked to finish, and it's a little guy. I think it's fun. God, he's so tiny.
Little guy.
Hello.
Little guy.
Yeah, the client wanted like this little guy, and wait, am I standing? Okay, there we go. I didn't really try working this out in VR much yet, but it was a fun little project to try to figure out how to make a cartoon character work in such a tiny scale. I feel like I have to keep my hands at the side just to make it really work, but yeah, he's a little guy. He's got some cool little extra features too. He's got like an angry mode, so he gets a little feisty. You can switch to that. He's also sad. You don't want to make the little guy sad. That's no fun. Also, he has sort of this alternative texture where it inverts the colors and becomes like a little like an opposite kind of thing with also other expressions and so on. And angry. You wanted specific colors to switch to certain ones, so this was like 6 materials to switch between, but it works out. And also, if I get the gestures, here we go. So he has these little claws, and I can do like open. This is like all 3 claws. If I point, I can point at one of you, and it's like finger gun. Pew, pew, pew. There's like rock and roll. If I can get that, yeah. Those are all just like different little blend shapes. There's like even like a thumbs up. Yeah, good job. So yeah, this was a fun little experiment. There was something I wanted to try to figure out. The artist has this depiction where actually I'm gonna turn these off. Where every
time like a shape crosses in front of another shape, it'll have like this sort of outline only around the part that would be covering another section. So like if the hand was in front of the head, it would have like a white outline around it. And I wouldn't know how to do that with shaders, but that would be like a goal to set up at some point. But oh well, I don't really know how to do any of that. But yeah, this is a little cat demon guy. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'm also open to commissions if people want to reach out. All right, thanks.
That was very lovely. I love a little silly little man, little cat of the abyss. How I do love you. Next up would be...
Oh, did I leave cloning on? That was supposed to be. Whoops. Oh well. I'll have to work that out.
Go on, thank you. Well, good morning, afternoon, and/or evening, everyone. You'll have to excuse my voice. I literally just recovered from some sort of like infection like hours ago, so my voice is a bit raspy. But anyway, today I'm here to present this guy right here. This is an avatar that I had made for the most recent Avatar Roundup. And you know, it was a submission for that. Sadly, it didn't win, but hey, I mean, I'm cool with that now. This personally, I enjoyed making this model a lot, as this is actually the first time I've ever made any model or avatar for VR chat from scratch. Previously, I've only been working with things like base models and like occasional props. So for like a first attempt, I am really happy with how this avatar turned out, like decorative wise. But aside from all the decorations, there's quite a lot of features on this avatar, at least for what it is, because this avatar has been heavily optimized to be excellent on the Quest platform. But anyway, to begin with the things that are on this avatar, well, you might notice my face is a gigantic boombox. Of course, that means I must do something related to music, right? Well, it turns out, yes. I gave this guy a cassette, right? So what you can do is you can actually take this cassette and just pop it right into your face. Now, I'm gonna need my camera for this because I have to take a look at what I'm pressing. So yeah, there's a, where's the camera? Yeah, so, you can actually load this cassette into your face, but on top of that, there are a couple of avatar dynamics features, mainly where someone, or including yourself, can just press the play button. And it's a bit of a minute detail, but you can probably see that these little spindles are spinning the cassette. There's no sound on this avatar, because, again, Avatar Roundup had to be Quest compatible. But yeah, this is kind of the big feature of it. You know, you can kind of have your own soundboard with it, or like make your own sounds, beatbox if you like. Could be really anything. And say when you're done, you know, you can just take your finger again and press the eject button. It'll stop, eject, and it'll go right back into your hand. That being said, you don't even have to hold the cassette in your hand to put it in. It just pops in anyway if you would like. And just so no one's going around confused on, like, you know, like wondering where to press on their face, there's a control panel in the 3.0 radial menu to play the cassette yourself or eject it without even pressing a button, just in case. Main attraction aside, there are a plenty more bunch of other minor features. One of them being some fizz bones. There are fizz bones on this avatar, and basically they're only on the head for the most part. One of them being the handle on the top of your head. You can lock that in place if you like, kind of, you know, as like some little extra flair. But also, there's an antenna on the back of your head that you can grab and pull, if I can actually find out where to grab it from. There we go. You can extend it and then tilt it up to raise it, like, you know, like you're an actual radio. Not only that, though, if I may go to the camera, there are actually a couple dials and switches on the top of my head. I don't know how they look, because I can't see the camera, but they are labeled as such. There are 4 dials. Only the volume one has a function to it, and I'll demonstrate that later. But these 2 switches also have their own functions. One of them is labeled tape or radio. You know, because like on an actual boombox, you would want to switch between if you want to like broadcast live music or play from a cassette you loaded. The switch will actually flip between cassette or radio depending on if this antenna is extended. It uses a float parameter. that checks the, I guess, how stretched the antenna is. If it's beyond a certain point, I think it's like 50% or so, the switch will flip from cassette to radio. But also the second switch, mono and stereo, because surround sound is all cool and stuff. It's actually not about sound, believe it or not. This was actually suggested by Inevitable over there, and I thought it was so funny I had to put it in. But instead of mono and stereo sound, you essentially have monoscopic and stereoscopic view. And what that means is essentially this switch can detect whether or not someone is in VR or on desktop mode. I should probably turn my cloning on in case anyone else wants to try it. But pretty much, I use the hidden parameter for VR mode, if you know what that is. So it checks whether or not someone is actually in desktop mode or if they're in VR, right? I was also trying to find the cloning switch. I have no idea where it is. Still not used to the new menu.
It's in under settings.
Under avatars, thank you.
Big menu.
Yep. There it is. Yes, thank you. God, okay. So with that, anyway, yeah, so now that that's, yeah, so if you're on desktop, you can have someone check your face if you would like, but you can kind of, you can kind of take my word for that. But I also mentioned this volume dial does...
Demonstrate so I can represent people.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you need the camera for that.
Really?
The camera's over there. Anyway, it's alright. Anyway, so I also said that this volume dial has a function that pretty much only functions if you mute yourself. So, again, the parameter is true, or is muted is true. Basically, if I mute myself, you'll see this volume dial turn to 0. Kind of easy like that. What else? Oh, yes! I made a custom AFK animation for this avatar. So, this guy, while he's not a robot, definitely might act like one. So, say you go AFK, and I gotta turn on AFK detection for this. So say you go AFK, he powers down, essentially. But on the back of my head, if I can back up a little bit, you'll see there's this little area cut out to where there are a few other extra things, like some audio jacks, one for microphone and headphone, but also a power switch above an outlet. So if I were to go AFK, and again, sorry, cameraman, you'll have to move the camera again. If I go AFK, you'll see that the switch switches from on to off. A very minor detail, but hey, I thought it would be cool anyway. And then when I come back online, it switches from off to on, and I have no idea how that's got to come out to everyone else. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty much it for all the technical details. The rest is pretty much just, me talking about how this is kind of my first avatar and how it went. It's, again, I'm happy with how it came out, because I made everything. Although, I did make sausage fingers. I understand that hands are pretty hard to make, so this is kind of an obstacle that's still in the works to overcome, but good nonetheless. But other than that, that's all I've got. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, fingers are a pain to make. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. I didn't use anything.
That was pretty cool. I do love minor details on avatars.
It's a smart call.
So many minor details.
Next up. A bit smushed with the names, but I can see the end of the name. Something mallow. You in the crowd? There you are. Couldn't see the beginning of your name because everyone was squished up. Name tags were really low res. Take the stage.
Oh, you forgot to put the voice thing on.
Fuck you mean why'd it turn off? I'm sad.
Hello. This is the first avatar I made from scratch. Except for the hair texture about that. It's got a couple things on it. Main thing that took the longest was the dress. Let's see. It's got a couple other outfits, but I didn't make those, so I'm not going to show them. It does have this. So it's got a follower, but it's made of cardboard.
Did it?
No,
Is it there? I think it popped in.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
This is a cardboard texture. I love that.
And the wings and the mask are toggleable. Yeah. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dress is nice.
Very nice, very nice, very lovely. We all have a first attempt here. Welcome to the world of making things. It's scary and horrifying. Done weight painting yet?
Enjoy your stay. You're stuck here forever.
Enjoy your stay in hell. And the next up, and possibly last, depending on how round 2 goes, because I'm feeling it, is, you. I'm here to stay.
Hi, I was thinking of just like, watching this, but I threw together something real quick beforehand. So with the new Fizzbone things, you can actually do spring joints and followers for quests now. Not the new Fizzbone, yeah, the new Fizzbone thing. So let's see if I toggle it on. I should have a little follower back here now. He's mainly functional like a normal follower. The stuff is a little jank, and I probably have to fine-tune it a bit, but it has an animation for when it's moving and when it's at rest. So it functions more or less like a normal constraint follower. You can tweak the settings yourself probably. And a thing I wanted to do beforehand, but wasn't able to do, is that something happens when you grab it. The next thing, hold on. Yeah. Is the spring joint, which now with the squash and stretch stuff, it functions a lot more like an actual spring joint. You could kind of do this before, but not really. And my settings are a little off because the scale did something to it. But the cool thing about this is that it's grabbable completely and still functional as well. So anybody could grab it and move it around and stuff like that. That's basically it, because again, I didn't have a lot of time, but I just wanted to show that there's cool new things you can do with Fizzbones now, because having the squish parameter stuff opens up a lot of new cool possibilities. Also, this avatar base is made by Avis, and Avis won't come up here and show it off, but it's really good. You should get it. It's called the Kylene. I'm calling you out.
Holy shit, a bird.
I
got distracted.
They do the grabbable on Quest. That's clever.
So, I'm feeling a bit of confidence in this. We got a lot of people that ran in near the midpoint and the end point of the Avatar Roundup, meaning I do believe we can do a quick round 2, where we can do that again with any remainers who want to show off any avatars they have. Once again, same rules apply. 15-minute timer. Be in TOS. If someone else made it, show credit. If not, show off your shit, because it's cool. And if it, once again, I can also, wireframe, camera, darkness toggle, audio link toggles. If you need any of them, do that. But yeah, same rules as before. People who want to show off earlier, if we have enough for round 2, that is, they. People don't, they. If nothing happens, we have concluded the event.
You show off.
Give it a good. I can show off.
Got some sick moves.
1, 2, 3, and I do believe we are dry for round 2, so I do think that would be the roundup of May 2023 concluded. These avatars were good, these avatars were fine. You all did a fine, magnificent, awesome, spectacular job out there. I'm proud of each and every one of you. But that would be the roundup concluded for this month. Die! Die! I hate you! I hate you! Die! 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 Dude! Get away, man!
Hey,
Dude!
Stop streaming.
Yeah, I mean, just
Yes,
streaming. Stop it!
What about your mouse back on?
It's done now. The stream's done.
We're done here!
And they wanted to get the avatar, they were a bit shy to ask them.
Can I show you my rocket launcher yet? Yeah, I didn't want to show it off for the round one.
Ah.
It was like
Yeah, Bento, isn't it right? Subscribe for 3 months before clicking follow.
Yeah, so this is
It's not the first time.
Smoke. I don't know if it's gonna kill me if I like.
Yeah, Bento. I was using a feature in OBS that I wish you could use too. I was testing out AV1 encoding. Because on YouTube you can stream with AV1 encoding. If you have the hardware encoder for it, or want to do it in software, but please don't do that in software.
Did I ever show you the Deep Rock Galactic one? Maybe fall. I don't know. Have you played Deep Rock Galactic?
Twitch doesn't support AV1 yet. Do you have a graphics card with an AV1 encoder? Or is it only a decoder? Is it a 30 series? Or is it an AMD card? Oh, it is. I don't. Oh wait, is it an Nvidia?
The problem with all my avatars is
Yeah, is it a 30 series? Because if I remember correctly, 30 series only has a decoder. Yeah, let me just Google this. Because I think it was something with the newer ones only having it.
This is used technical. I just want to let you know how to you have a good one.
No, only 40 series has AV1 encoding.
Do tell me the name of
Yeah. Well, at least you have AV1 decoding.
I definitely
wish I could remember
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can smack it.
The little shoulder mounted one? Squish bones.
You have
Oh, yeah,
play,
Yeah, no, I should probably turn
Knights
it
of the
off.
Old Republic.
But it's funny.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Damn it.
Greetings.
What was the name of that droid? I'm gonna like say
Thank you.
When did you leave?
Yeah. So yeah, Ben, so I can say that on my 4090 AV1 encoding on YouTube worked extremely well. Yeah.
You guys, you didn't help. None of you. You were just. You just sit there.
But I don't know if that'll.
Hey, when can I upgrade my PC again?
That's just like, you know, almost
Oh, you want my PC?
situation. You're just like, you know, like a wingman or like helper or like whatever you want to call yourself.
I recently upgraded the CPU. I have a 7950 X3D.
Soul too. I mean, Soul, he was supposed to help you with
The
your
one where some people have had their motherboards put so much power into it that it burned up from the inside.
No, screw him, you know, I was like, I don't know, he helped you, right? Or did he not help you with your shyness?
You have heard about that, right? With oh yeah, apparently motherboards gave too much power to them, and some motherboards failed completely and just continued giving more and more power if it couldn't boot. What happens if you have a CPU that's way over 100 degrees Celsius? Yeah.
It's really fucking weird because Dressrosa was like one of the more serious
But it's and it's not just AMD's fault, it's also board partners.
I like it a lot if you guys came.
It's a bit of both. It's kinda sad, but glad it's fixed. With both firmware and drivers.
Swings were quite a pain actually to get the move like this, like getting to like stay within the slot within the AG engine here.
Anyway, I just I wanna go play something else. I see you, Bento.
You just say hi.
Have a good stream.
Still some issues.
Oh, you're gonna steal me? Did you take my hair? I can't actually see that. Let me just turn on my face mirror. There we go. Yeah, now I can see it.
The world's better.
Oh, yeah, Bento, you wanna hear a horrible thing? When I reinstalled my system, I still had stuff on my C drive that was really important that I did not copy.
Someone has like a world with 18 people in it.
Like my Unity avatar project. And the backup I had was a year old.
You know what makes watching One Piece it cuts down so much bullshit. It's so much.
Well, did I learn something?
It's only halfway through.
No. I see a bit, so.
Let me see
Let me click all the 4.
Get all of the narrator. Recognized him right away.
Not very random though.
I mean, yeah,
Actually,
don't you
how
have
far is it?
No, random, but I love, like, not gonna do the event random. I just love joining different events.
I miss Ugly Chopper.
Yeah, that's when he had the fucking
ugly full of soup. Chopper.
The chopper with worms, man. When he had fucking worms.
Who's the guy on the right side?
That was it, man. That
Like from the other
was
side.
One Piece.
Like, you know, I've seen that avatar.
Are you supposed to have the thing, like the thumb angled down a bit?
I think for VR chat specifically it works better.
His name is Faziel?
Because I noticed like some have like.
In the game, his name is Crazy.
Yeah, like the thumb doesn't work right unless you have it pointed down. I think. I don't think I've ever gotten thumbs correct.
The one with 210 points.
Meanwhile,
The guy
this
with
model
210
has the
points.
thumb angled a little bit, I think, on the T-pose.
Ask Marino or Corey. They're the two most knowledgeable hand people I know.
I know him. He had it at 1 point or something. I know that one of my closest friends.
Speed jump speed.
They were good friends with him. Dude, we live in a small world, dude. Crazy.
And you can't just have that at your fucking disposal, dude. Dude, you better fucking stop. You're gonna make me mad, bro. You're gonna make me mad, bro.
What is that? Is it $1?
Speculate. Speed jump scare.
I don't know.
Dude, you're gonna
have a lot of other pictures.
Oh my god, he's got the boat! Yes!
do it
So
again.
many froggy carverians.
Do it again. Do it again.
Booga booga.
Why has it got the anime lighting and the fucking normal match?
What do you mean? Of course it does. Goku.
Huh? What? What happened?
I need to unfavorite something because I'm fucking. And it is kind of a workaround for a workaround to end, so it makes
I mean, you should probably be driving things locally and then trying to sync them across the network anyways. So.
That's what I'm doing. That's what. No, yeah, that's what it is.
I feel like my inability to watch Dragon Ball Z is because I have associated Goku with only jokes for so long that I can't take the show seriously.
Whenever I see Goku, all I'll only be able to think of is fucking, you know, the full break of his head.
The right hand is using my hand poses and the left hand is using VR chat default, even though I've replaced all the animations.
Hello.
That's weird.
The fish are back.
I'm gonna go take this shit off and fucking shower my controllers.
You did animate both of these.
Yeah, I need to. Wait, are you getting back on?
I'll get back on in a bit, maybe. I don't know.
This one before, like
I'm gonna go to
before
play
today.
This is my submission to the Avatar contest.
You don't extend the hole, but you just extend
The one where they show up in the menu. I was sad it
Oh,
didn't make
you remind me of Ben
but
Tennyson.
I can understand. There's like
Probably you know the Ben 10 show. Cool, cool avatar system. Yeah.
But I do like it. It's very
Nice.
nice.
I've never even opened up this game.
Something I would fight in Hilux.
I got a friend that made a
You know,
Is it like your favorite color, or is there like a story behind it?
This was just like a weird concept.
Just favorite color. Oh, Benten related to it too. No, okay, no. You're like doing this, and I was like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, so. Hey, screw you! I'm hearing you. No, listen. Listen. I explained it, dude. I sent you the message. Okay, wait. I sent both of you, actually.
Challenge, but it worked out, I think.
Where was it?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
I really like it. I like how I just feel like an art sculpture.
I totally like it, Jack, for real. That's all. Screw you all, you bunch of weirdos. Help me, you know. Kindness is like... Oh my god, it just happens sometimes.
Yeah, my best reference to it was again Hilux, really, because it's giving the same kind of vibe as Hilux.
Man, I gotta like actually play that game. But I've seen played some pieces of it and like some of the parts of it, and that style is cool. If I could do like a clay shader, that'd be interesting.
Reminds me of my country too.
Slightly wobble a little bit.
My country flag is green. It's so green like that.
Yeah.
Are you by any chance Saudi Arabian? Just asking.
And also, you can get like a fake limited frame rate on it.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah. Just like make it go.
Could be like a classmate from college. I mean, it happened once. It might happen again. Where I met someone from IRL here.
It's like, yeah, I'd have to look into it. It sounds like it's either like shape keys.
No, I swear I'm not kidding, dude. I actually met my college classmate, one of my friends, in this freaking game. I completely
Like an easy animation to just have it like.
It happened in a Korean world, not in an Arabian one, too.
I was actually really surprised when I made the little cat guy today. For today, I only just found out that you can animate and swap materials, and it doesn't count as pulled materials. I thought they would all get cached, and it would be like
you're gonna be like, I'm that famous YouTuber, Minecraft or whatever, that's famous or whatever, or you're gonna be like, yo, you got
materials as you want, and it doesn't seem to
or something. I don't know. People think until he said my country, said my city, said the college I'm going to, and which like room, and everyone was like, what the really? And he said my full name too. I was like,
get doxxed? Get doxxed? What?
Get out of me. It was like at the beginning of COVID too.
GG, easy dude.
Oh my god.
I know you like doing like weird joints like this.
Out of each other. That was kind of weird, you know. I was playing it during COVID, during the curfew and stuff. So I was just like playing before the class starts, and he was like, "Oh, by the way, did you study for that and that?" And I was like, "Bro, we're just having fun." Then afterwards, like, "Hey, by the way, what do you think of that professor?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, we got 20 minutes until class starts. Hey, 15 minutes." Then afterwards, "Oh, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, class is starting soon." I was like,
There's a bit of a story behind like these like glowing orbs here.
I don't want you to remind me.
I originally made it.
Then when the class started, I was like, yo, we're coming in now. It's class. I was like, bro, when the professor is in, I'm gonna join. I already have the Zoom lecture open just in case.
Fuck it, it's not gonna flap anyway. It's just gonna have AG engines, and it's only gonna have the like wings like this on its side, and the engines are
No,
gonna
good
like
friend.
just do this.
Good friend, but bad way.
That's where it
When you play
started,
the
that's
arc
what I've been doing ever
you wanna,
since.
relax.
That means it's pretty generous. Like if you had like
Means that you cut all ties in real life.
Like well too, I bet you could. So I have like a concept for an avatar that's like in the works. Maybe I'll finish it one day.
I have him in my
finish
old account just for,
but
you know.
the concept would be that it has a circular joint, so it's a big circle.
Gladly, I don't have him.
And in the circle would be propellers.
And if I met someone I know on this account, I don't know, I'll pretend to be dumb or something. I learned my lesson from my original account. In that one, I added this guy, I have my sister, I have my school friend, sister and school friend, I invited them to the game. I met someone in studying in the same college, same university, but different branch. He was like studying engineering or something.
I want to do like a flying machine avatar like that.
And he said the same thing. I was like, yo, if we were studying in the same thing, he would, never tell me. Or if we were related or something, he would just run away. I was like, good, I'm the same. We understand each other. It just feels awkward alone. I don't know.
It's like I'm getting
just,
paid now
formality.
finally, but like I don't know. Sometimes I dream.
Imagine
about
you
being,
hanging
like,
out with
the
your best
concept of
friend,
doing freelance
Oh no!
avatar work.
Imagine
is
you hanging out with
full-time,
him
but
later
I don't know.
in
that
college
might
and be like,
overwhelm me
"Hey,
too. So I'm like,
Fried, I
maybe I'll
loved
just
your
stay
female
with
avatar with the
like,
big
stable,
boobas." Like,
and then I'll be able to, you know, go
that'll be so weird, dude. Like, give me your like, oh.
Yeah.
You are a cutie on VR,
That's
you
kind of
know?
working out. So.
It's the same thing
Let's
where
get
we
let's go cuddle together.
become my museum assistant job, so.
You know?
Oh yeah.
The avatar you were last time was pretty hot.
Yeah, I know, right? I was
Yeah,
like
you
looking
say
at
that
people that
like
graduated from my school, and there's still people like a year on who don't have a job yet. I'm like, that's depressing, but like it makes me feel a little okay that I landed something and I'm making a living now, and it's.
That's
Yeah,
why I
it
don't
took
hang
me
out
a
with
year
Gary.
over a year to get a job
I hang
after
out with him, but
graduating
not that much,
university.
Gary.
I mean, that museum job sounds kind of cool. Yeah, I was like surprised I got something even within like 6 months. I mean, I thought it would be sooner. I was
Funny
panicking, but
thing is,
apparently
our
that's really
connections
quick
are strong
for some
too.
people, which doesn't sound very
Our
good.
connections are so strong here in Arabia, by the way. I remember I was talking with my
Yeah, we
mom.
live in a world where you need
Just
a
for the memes,
PhD
like,
for
Mom,
flipping
I got this
burgers.
school friend or whatever.
I
His
know.
name is that.
Oh, it's depressing.
And
Yeah.
she was like,
So,
"Wait, I
I'm
know
just,
them.
I got
Yeah,
like
we
this
met them
entry-level
once.
software
You know,
engineer
like
thing,
back
and
then,
the
5
company's
years
working
ago,
out
and
alright.
we've seen his mother, and they were like
It's
from
so
that
boring,
family, that
but
branch of that
it
branch
pays
of
the
that branch
bills.
of that thing." I was like, "What the?"
When you're in America,
Like the
you
connections.
gotta get a job like
The
that,
woman
so you
here,
don't have any health
especially my grandma,
insurance.
she knows like,
That's
we
like
almost
another
know
thing to
everyone.
panic about.
Like the world's so small. You know, if we do something weird there, it might, you know.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
follow a guy
chasing
on
from
Twitch.
another
He
side,
does
it's just crazy.
avatars for a living, and he Twitch streams every day, at least during work days.
Yeah.
And
We have
I
like
check it out, and it's
tribes,
he can pump
families,
out
like
avatars in like a week,
I don't know, lineage or
2
whatever.
weeks,
So
and they're like fully rigged,
yeah,
fully
we
featured.
kind of.
to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. to hide.
Okay, let me just Ow. Okay, let me just Ow. Okay, let me just Has the world flipped or shoot? Ow. Okay, let me just
I'm a guy. Thank you, whoever.
What?
My turn-offs are rude people, mean people, and people who aren't nice.
Ow. Okay, let me just Ow. Okay, let me just
entertained? Are you not entertained? Bye.